Freunde, jetzt zurück zu diesem neuen Video. Wir spielen heute endlich die Story-Quest. Wohlgemerkt die veraltete von 3.5. Wem wundert's? Naja, egal. Wir fangen jetzt einfach mal an. Auf! Sprich mit Masrur. Keine Ahnung, wer es ist. Ein bisschen nach Ormus. Aber haben die alle immer solche unaussprechlichen Namen? Weiß ich nicht.
Too slow.
Hui. Was kann ich für dich tun, Kumpel?
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Tevat, right?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander. He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Nein, lass mich mal den Brief sehen. Ich bin sehr neugierig. Wer darf's denn
Of
das?
course, here it is. All
Noch
yours.
ein anderer Fremder. Wer wird das wohl sein?
Paimon wants to have a look too.
Ist schon eine Weile her. Wie geht... Oh, wow. Ist schon eine Weile her. Wie geht es dir? Ich habe gehört, dass ihr beide in Summel unterwegs seid. Ich bin zufällig aus dienstlichen Gründen in Ormus. In letzter Zeit gehe ich jeden Nachmittag auf 1 oder 2 Drinks in die Jaffa-Taverne. Wenn das Glück auf meiner Seite ist und dieser Brief dich erfolgreich erreicht, dann komm zu mir und wir können über alte Zeit plaudern. Wir sollten es als eine schicksalhafte Begegnung sehen. Dein treuer Kumpel Kaya. Ja, er ist ja auch aus Caribert. Ich weiß nicht, wie viel das von euch ein bisschen... Es gibt auch diese Theorien, dass es so vielleicht sogar der Prinz von Caribert ist. So, keine Ahnung. Aber gut.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
Das ist wirklich keine Überraschung.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Das ist gut. Gehen wir zu ihm.
You're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Ja, ist nur Pech, dass wir gerade Nacht haben. Kapitel 6, Kapitel 3, Akt 6, Caribert, oder was auch immer da jetzt stand. Ich weiß es gerade gar nicht. Was, 16 bis 18 Uhr oder so stand da, oder irgendwie sowas, ne? Warum lese ich eigentlich überhaupt nicht, was da steht? Naja, lesen wird überbewertet. Hui.
There's no such...
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
Yay. Kaya, du Elender. Irgendwie ist das zwischen mir und Kaya so eine Hassliebe, wisst ihr?
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya,
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Ich will das einfach mal für bare Münze nehmen.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Ne, er doch nicht.
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Irgendwie bezweifle ich das, ne?
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually
Huh?
at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes.
Ah ja.
Sumeru's spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
Hä? Ah ja.
And how did that go?
Also hat der Ritter Orden echt nichts Besseres zu tun, als sowas zu untersuchen.
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tiny sum from this one too, huh?
Ich weiß jetzt nicht, ob du das hättest sagen sollen.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Ja.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain.
Geil, warst du vorher schon einmal zu mir?
Oh? What makes you say that?
Irgendwann bist du ja allein gekommen, da liegt es nahe, dass du mit diesem Ort vertraut bist.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
Was?
And do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Mach doch nichts, wir plaudern ja nur.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Conria.
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Wo du es gerade erwähnst, wie viel weißt du eigentlich über Conria?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
Hi, Dainsliff!
My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to give me a happier life. A happy life sounds good to me, of course, even if it means being cut off from certain things. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Um Gottes Willen.
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsliff?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsliff, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted. Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Huh?
Der Orden des Abgrunds?
What?
Was? Hilfe?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Aber wenn jetzt quasi, ich sag jetzt mal, die reinblütigen Leute aus Kanria alle solche Zacken da in ihren Augen haben, heißt es dann, dass wir nicht 100%ig aus Kanria stammen? Weil unsere Augen haben ja so Kreise. Keine Ahnung.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere.
Tja, dann wisst ihr euch jetzt wohl dran gewöhnen müssen.
So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing?
Das ist
Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
Na gut, ich glaub
Either
dir mal.
way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, all right then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
Übrigens hat dieser Alberich den Orden des Abgrunds gegründet? Ich habe eigentlich gedacht, dass er von meinem Bruder gegründet wurde.
Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
Es hat sich nach Sumeru gefühlt.
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Ja. Ja?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Hast du irgendwelche neuen Spuren?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
Damals schon?
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Ich bin gerade irgendwie verdammt verwirrt. Sie haben früher zusammen gereist, sie sind nach Sumeru gereist, aber Dainsleif kommt doch aus Kanria. Der war Reisepartner. Ach. Sind wir doch nicht aus Kanria. Ich habe irgendwie... Irgendwie ist die ganze Story noch ein bisschen verwirrend für mich. Dabei spiele ich es schon so lang. Aber wir kriegen halt immer so wenig Antworten, ne? Aber es ist nach dem Sturz... Achso, das ist ja wahrscheinlich nach dem Sturz von Caribert passiert. Dann sind die beiden mal zusammengereist. Wenn wir noch gepennt haben oder so, keine Ahnung. Aber eigentlich sind ich und mein Bruder... Egal.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
Machst du wegen des Ordens Abgrunds Sorgen?
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Seriously?
Ah. Also, ich habe jetzt alles erwartet, nur nicht das. Wir gehen vorhin noch mal schnell unsere Charaktere heilen. Hui. Eine ganze Story ist ja eigentlich noch sehr unvollständig und ungeklärt, aber ich hoffe am Ende, wenn wir im 7. Dingsbums waren, 7. Land, in der 7. Region, dass ja alle unsere Fragen beantwortet sind. Und alle Theorien bestätigt oder nicht? Okay, obwohl, ich glaube, das wird niemals möglich sein. Es gibt so viele verschiedene Fehler, alle wird man wahnsinnig.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago, too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Na, gucken wir mal, was ist hier? Wow.
So there really isn't anyone home. Ugh, this place is so dusty.
Ist ja
I
cool.
bet no one's lived here in years. This bed looks pretty ordinary. Huh. There's nothing underneath it either. What sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark and damp. Can't be all that comfortable. There's a box over here. Why don't we open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off.
So kommt manchmal auf Ideen.
Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken, too. Was this a makeup box?
Es scheint ein ganz normaler Spiegel zu sein. Ist einfach nur gesplittert.
That's kinda disappointing. Paimon was hoping we'd uncover some super big secret. Especially after Dane talked this place up.
Ich habe das Gefühl, der Spiegel wird noch wichtig. Ich habe mal wieder ein paar Spoiler gesehen. Aber nicht viel. Ich habe versucht, das alles immer wegzuswipen.
Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent of medicinal herbs in here.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. You've got a good nose on you, Dane.
Ist das was Neues? Ich glaube nicht.
Doesn't look like there's anything else worth our attention here. You sure we're in the right place, Dane?
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts both assert that something once happened here. But we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly. I hear noises outside. Let's go and check.
Noises? Is it...
It's not much. Just some minor adversaries.
Okay.
monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. He's in surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Schön, dass du fertig bist mit Reden, wenn ich auch schon fast fertig bin.
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. There must be something nearby that attracted them. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. But it seems to be more than that. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issues with the nearby ley lines. I might be a while. You should wait for me here.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep some secret from us.
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then.
Yep.
Good thing there's a fireplace over there. Let's make ourselves something to eat. All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
Ja. Bekommst du sonst nie was zu essen? Also nachweise mal wieder.
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
Ach, du lässt dich allzu leicht ködern, Paimon.
Changing the subject, Dane's taking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
Also ich könnte jetzt auch gemein sein und das sagen. Das würde ich jetzt eher sagen, aber wir sind mal nett heute, ne? Ich bin sehr froh, dich an meiner Seite zu haben.
Oh, you stop it! Now you're embarrassing Paimon. So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious. What was it like traveling with your brother? The stars?
Wir haben zusammen einfach so einen Sternenhimmel geblickt und haben dann mit dem Finger auf den Stern gezeigt, zu dem wir gerne reisen wollten.
Wow.
Wir waren niemals voneinander getrennt, wenn wir das Sternenmeer durchquert haben. Wir haben viele Male Hoffnung und Verzweiflung im Universum erlebt. Dies ist tatsächlich das erste Mal, dass wir so voneinander getrennt sind. Zumindest würde ich gerne wissen, was eigentlich passiert ist.
Yeah. Paimon understands. Being separated without even knowing the reason why. It's just terrible. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, heavenly principles. And you too, Tavat.
Willst schon sehen, den... Hey, werdet es sehen!
You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. Let's talk about something happy instead. Cause if you're sad, Paimon will be too.
Keine Sorge, Paimon.
Alright. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first watch. Don't worry, no monster's gonna come and eat you up.
Wie? Du wirst nicht zuerst schaffen?
Oh, come on! Don't say that! Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Na schön. Ja, gute Nacht, Paimon.
Nighty-night. Go on, shoo! Off to sleep!
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
Wie nett er uns weckt. Wow. Was ist denn los? Dane?
What a deep sleeper. You do know that we need to... Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
Da will schon wieder in den Wald, wir tief in den Wald gehen. Seit wann passiert denn sowas? Wow. Wieso habe ich direkt bis zum Morgen geschlafen? Paimon ist nicht gekommen, mich für den Wechsel aufzuwecken. Moment, wo ist Paimon eigentlich? Ach, ich kann mich vage erinnern, dass Dane mal vorbeigekommen ist. Ist Paimon etwa mit Dane in den Wald gegangen, als ich noch fest geschlafen habe? Jedenfalls bin ich jetzt noch ich allein übrig. Zeit für ein bisschen Bewegung. Ich sollte mich in der Gegend einmal umsehen. Du hast gerade ein Geräusch, das aus dem Haus kam? Paimon, bist du das? Keine Antwort. Ich sollte in das Haus gehen, um nachzusehen.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Gott, schreck mich doch nicht
This
so.
place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Be gone!
What the fuck? Ich suche nur mal einen
Your
Reisebegleiter.
travel companion. You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night?
Es ist auch jemand von Canria. Schau mir die Augen an.
Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. That much I saw with my own eyes.
Das ist echt so? Ich kann diesem Mann nicht blindlings glauben. Das bedeutet, dass gestern Nacht hier in der Nähe warst?
What business is that of yours, hmm? All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
Irgendwas kommt bei dem Kerl komisch vor. Ich muss irgendwie herausfinden, was er verheimlicht.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Es ist schwer, jemand bald zu finden. Am besten warte ich hier.
If you must, suit yourself. I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest ranger, nor someone from the academia. Still, I'm warning you, no funny business. Promise me that, and you can do as you please.
Ich bin doch kein Verbrecher, sag mal, was hältst du von mir?
Okay, fine. Whatever. Just move aside. I'm heading in.
Also ich war die ganze Zeit draußen, mir ist gar nicht.
You.
Oh, go on then. Have it your way. I knew I wasn't going to be able to hide this anyway. Just come in. But no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? You
Verstehe.
understand me?
Jupp.
Come on then.
What the fuck? Ein Hellschild? Ein Hellschild?
Mind your own business. Don't worry. He isn't aggressive. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold.
Stammst du aus Canria?
Huh? You know Conria? Who are you? Exactly. And how do you know I'm from Conria?
Ich bin einfach nur auf der Reise. Ich kenne andere Menschen aus Canria. An deine Augen.
Do you worship a god, traveler?
Nein, ich bin mit einigen Göttern befreundet.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida, and you are correct. I was once Conrian. I apologize for my earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct. And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies.
Du bist womöglich etwas zu voreingenommen.
That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. Who knows how long I must continue to suffer like this?
Ist der Fluch der Grund dafür, dass du heute noch lebst?
The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Conria by those vile gods. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. The agony of the cataclysm itself was already too much to bear, but then came the curse, robbing us any chance of release. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls erode and our bodies decay.
So ist es also. Ed und Dane wurden beide mit dem Fluch der Unsterblichkeit belegt. Doch warum werden einige Menschen zu Hellschild?
Because, although Conria began with a single bloodline, it was a home to others too. Any who forsook their gods and came to Conria were welcomed as our fellow citizens.
Es kann sein, dass wir es falsch verstanden haben. Wir sind gar nicht von Canria. Wir sind da bloß durchgereist. Dann haben wir unseren Bruder verloren. Irgendwie sowas. Naja. Es ist so kompliziert. Aber ich mag's.
When the cataclysm came, we pure-blood Conrians were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters.
Dann ist dieser Hellschild.
He is Caribert, my illegitimate son. How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Conria. I resented the life that my family had arranged for me.
Das ist nochmal ein Aristokrat. Kommt das Wort bekannt vor? Ich weiß gerade gar nicht mehr, was es ist. Das sollte ich vielleicht... Angehöriger des adeligen Standes, Menschen von vornehmer Gesinnung und kultivierter Lebensart. Ja.
Then, one day, I met a beautiful woman amongst the people. Her roots were in Mondstadt, but that mattered not to me. It was love at first sight. Caribert faced great hardship from the very moment of his birth. All due to my selfish desires, and I was never able to be there by his side for any of it. After all that, he turned into a hilly troll right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him.
Caribert's Mutter?
She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it.
Entschuldige.
It could be worse. I suffer the pain of loss because I once had everything I could wish for. And now that I have lost almost everything, the little that remains I see with new clarity. If nothing else, at least I still have Caribert.
Was hast du nun vor?
Yes, that reminds me. I only returned here to check on Caribert, but I do have other things I wish to do. You may come with me, if you're so inclined.
Ja.
Over here.
Eine Werkbank? Wofür ist die?
I'm sure you're wondering why I brought Caribert here to Sumeru. Well, it's because he needs a medicine that can only be made here. One which will help him to recover his clarity of mind.
Sein Verstand? Der große Kluff hat den erwähnt, dass der Fluch unumkehrbar ist. Ist das wirklich möglich?
I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the punishment of the gods. But it is said that this medicine is imbued with the power of Sumeru's god of wisdom and can awaken the mind from a state of deep stupor. It has been used in the past to treat cases of mania. I believe that it might just work.
Woher kennst du dieses Heilmittel?
I read about it in a book. From the Royal Library of Conria. It was banned. I mean, since this medicine requires the power of the Seven to work. In my youth, I disliked the life of nobility and craved excitement. I was leafing through some forbidden text and happened upon it.
Aber immerhin handelt es sich hier um ein verbotenes Werk. Ich finde es sehr gefährlich.
What other choice do I have? What exactly would you have me do? The gods have already punished us. What does one more sin matter now?
Ich verstehe, warum du es in jedem Fall versuchen musst.
Never mind. As long as you understand. I'm sorry. I struggle to take control of my mood sometimes. Perhaps a consequence of having lived too long. As it happens, I am in dire need of some help to make this medicine. My hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. All thanks to this curse of immortality. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
Was weiß ich, wie Pilz in Rot? Solche Pilze habe ich noch nie so vorgesehen.
Also, do you have any, of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand? I believe they're called Kalpalata lotuses and Sumeru roses.
Ja, ich habe welche davon gepflückt.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, in that case, we have everything we need. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
Kriegen wir hin. Wäre ja nicht das erste Mal, dass wir irgendwie was für andere Leute machen. Erde und Wasser, Feuer und Wind. Achso, das ist wie eine Crafting Bank. Namenlose verbotene Medizin des Königshofs. Ja, wenn niemand mit Bonus, ne? Nö. Weißt du, merkwürdiger Pilz. Und das für diese verbotene merkwürdiger Pilz, egal. Ja, möchte ich.
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
Mit Widerwillen?
No. We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the God of Wisdom for its restorative effects.
Wisst ihr Leute, ich habe vorhin gesagt, es kann sein, dass wir gar nicht richtig aus Kanria stammen. Aber warum haben wir denn überall dieses Zeichen von Kanria auf unserer Kleidung? Weil sie auch die anderen in ihren Augen haben. Ach, keine Ahnung, woher wir kommen, aber es kann gut sein, dass wir eine ganz lange Zeit da mal gelebt haben. Sonst könnte ich mir das nicht erklären.
Which means we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Ein Mensch von Kanria, der bei der Statue der Göttin deren Hilfen bitten muss. Ich kann verstehen, warum dir das zuwider ist. Um sich die Macht der Göttin der Weisheit zunutze machen, soll ich Nate um Hilfe bitten? Oder besser doch nicht. Eins Haus auf die Götter ist so groß, dass das Ganze recht kompliziert werden könnte. Es wäre am besten, es erst einmal so zu machen, wie es sagt.
Let's go. Bring the medicine with you.
Ja, ist gut.
Quit following me.
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom, look at me. I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself already has. God of wisdom, I seek not to disavow myself of the sinful blood that flows through my veins. I wish only to beseech you to have pity upon a young and unfortunate soul. My son, Caribert. He was turned into a monster before he had the chance to witness anything beautiful in this world. This is no fate for a child. If everything the gods have done was in order to have the impious people of Conria bow their heads, then I bow to you now. I have given up all I ever stood for. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. For Caribert to see this world once more. Please, God!
Genau weiter der Katastrophe von Conria ist immer noch ganz klar. Die Menschen von Conria haben wirklich sehr große Qualen erlitten. Die Menschen von Conria und die Götter, gibt es wirklich überhaupt keinen Weg, wie sie zusammen existieren können?
I have made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day. Let's go.
Alles gut. Alles wird gut werden.
Too slow.
Seht ihr das hier oben? Das zeichnen wir, als wenn man das wäre.
Caribert?
Als ob der Hübsche keinerlei Leben in sich hätte, zeigt er auf alles nur sehr schwache Reaktionen.
Well, we've prepared the medicine. We might as well try it. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert.
Zeigt eine Reaktion.
Caribert, please say something. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that I failed to reach you and Mama in time when you both were suffering. But I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake now. Do you not want to talk to me? I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, say something, anything. Please. Please.
Schon gut.
Oh, gods above! What more do you want from me? You took everything from here, and I still bowed to you. I'd give you my very life if only you cared to take it. But you won't even let me die. I knew it. I should never have trusted anything that had to do with the gods. I was just deluding myself. The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment.
Beruhig dich. Vielleicht gibt es einen anderen Grund.
Other reasons. What do you mean?
Vielleicht braucht die Therapie mehr Zeit.
Huh. You really think so?
Jedenfalls darf keine Möglichkeit ausgeschlossen werden.
Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. I cannot let myself wallow in despair. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100, What difference does it make? I do not lack for time.
Ich werde dir auch weiterhin helfen. Endlose Zeit. Ohne Hoffnung wäre das unerträglich. Wisst ihr, was mich... Ich muss jetzt die ganze Zeit irgendwie reingerätschen mit meinen komischen Fragen, ich weiß schon. Aber es ist halt so, wir sind ja irgendwie auch unsterblich. Woher kommt denn dann das, wenn wir nicht von Canria sind? Weil, wenn wir nicht direkt von Canria sind, aber beim Untergang irgendwie dabei sind, hätten wir auch irgendwie zu Monstern werden müssen. Oder nicht? Ach, das ist alles so verwirrend.
Let's go. We'll make another dose. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which makes things complicated, but not impossible.
Wo sind diese Pilze zu finden?
I grow them in that field.
Pilze, die in einem Feld angepflanzt werden
The
können?
details don't matter, right? Curb your curiosity and just do as I instruct. If you truly wish to help me, that is how you can do it. There is a waterfall near the statue I prayed at. I need you to collect some water from there around 2 in the afternoon. I'll be here watching Caribert. Once you're back, I will make some fertilizer for the mushrooms.
Verstehe.
Good. Then please head over when the time comes.
Ich frage mich nur, warum Palmi und Danes wieder zurückkommen. Was machen die denn im Wald, dass die so lang weg sind?
Quit following me.
Hol Wasser vom Wasserfall. Das ist auch wieder so ein Jugendslang. Lass jeden letzten Buchstaben weg, der unnötig ist. Naja, sie passen dem Spiel der jetzigen deutschen Sprache an. Bin ja auch nicht so schlecht. Dann.
Too slow.
Ah, you're back. Caribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he still isn't responding. Anyway, give me the water. I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Understand?
Wird dein Geheimnis schützen.
Ah, good. I'll be back soon. The fertilizer won't take but a moment to make.
Monster sind erschienen. Ihre Anzahl ist nicht alltäglich. Sie haben es scheinbar auf das Feld abgesehen. Könnte es etwa sein, dass das Feld nach dem Gießen irgendeine unbekannte Anziehungskraft auf Monster ausübt? Jedenfalls muss ich sie erstmal von hier vertreiben. Ja.
The wind rises. Ha! Ja! Ah! Ha! 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 Ah! Ja! Ha! Cry louder. Ha! Ja! Ha! Behold. Ha! 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 Yeah! Ha! 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 Ja! Yeah! Ha! 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 The wind knows me. Squall and fury. Ja! Ha! 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 You're dead. Ha! Ha! Ja! Ha!
What happened? Was it monsters? Oh, thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
Ja, natürlich. Schaust du denn so finster rein?
Oh, sorry. I just, after resting in this field for a while, my thoughts began to wander. I have been so very wary for many years. If only I could fall asleep here in this field and never wake up again.
Du musst doch um Caribert kümmern.
I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help once again. And now, for the final step. Back to the statue of the Seven.
Ob Nahida das hört, was er hier sagt? Bei der Statue? Dabei kann Nahida selbst gar nicht so viel sagen, weil, so ich weiß, hat die Herren Rückhütte Warte noch sie wirklich am Caribert-Krieg teilgenommen.
Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Caribert!
Was? Ist er aus dem Haus gekommen?
Oh no, he must have left while we were too busy preparing the medicine to notice. Come on, we have to catch up with him.
Ich glaube nicht, dass er ein Tuch am Handgelenk hatte. Aber wenn du meinst, dann gehen wir ihm hinterher. Wobei hier vorne treiben sich eigentlich keine Hellschers rum, die sind weiter hinten im Wald. Hey, war doch auch Hypatia, wo sie meditiert hat, oder nicht? Schau mal, er trägt kein Tuch.
That's not Caribert.
Ist es nicht. Er hat kein Seidentuch an seinem Arm.
Right. Caribert's scarf was a gift I once gave to his mother. I use it now as a marker of sorts. My eyes must be going. How could I not recognize my own son? This decrepit body of mine.
Aber dieser Hellschar ist irgendwie merkwürdig.
Yes. It doesn't seem interested in us in the least. It seems intent on walking in that direction. Where could it be going?
Sollten ihm folgen und nachsehen.
Yes. The more we know about Hilly Churls, the better.
Große Kluft. Geht zurück zu Chasm.
Did it go in here? Well, let's head in.
Das ist doch der Weg in die Chasm.
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before.
Du warst schon immer da. Sieh mal, was machen diese Hellschar da?
It looks like they're worshipping. Sometimes walking, sometimes kneeling in worship, and it appears to be in earnest. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
Die Atmosphäre dieser sonderbaren Szene könnte das etwa. Das haben wir doch alles irgendwie schon mal erlebt. Oder nicht? Nicht sowas wieder.
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
The wind rises.
Das habe ich ja früh kapiert, dass das Slime sind.
Squall and fury.
Diese Musik hört sich ja so traurig an. Sieht aus wie ein Ukulele, der oben dran ist. Was wird vorkommen sein? Ach, so ein Ding ist da oben.
Bow your head.
Wie kommen wir jetzt denn da rein? Ups. Von oben vielleicht? Nein, wir können es hier gar nicht festhalten. Sollen wir hier reinkommen? Von oben. Ich glaube, ich irgendwie von oben da rein. Aber hier geht es ja gerade auch nicht weiter für uns. Ah, doch.
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down, or gravity itself?
wir jetzt wieder zurückgehen? Ist hier auf der anderen Seite vielleicht auch noch einer? Nein. Wenn wir jetzt zurückgehen, dann sollten wir... Hm. Ach, wir können doch jetzt erstmal darüber rennen, oder nicht? Nee. Ach so, wir haben das Tor da geöffnet. Hm.
It seems like I need to find a place to insert the rune.
Nein, nicht du schon wieder, oder?
Halt, humans! Fate has not granted you the right to enter this place.
Eine Abgrundbote. Nein, ich habe im Orden des Abgrunds nie zuvor eine solche Gestalt gesehen. Achso, ist doch nicht der, den wir kennen.
Do you insist on an audience?
Stimmt, der hat ein anderes Gesicht.
Very well. Then I grant you the trial of destiny.
Ja, komm nur her. Mach dich.
Behold!
Schicksalsboot.
Flames, purge!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! That's far enough!
Ah, scheiße. Das ist ein bisschen laggy und ich stelle gerade fest, ich trage meinen Nahrungsbeutel gar nicht mehr. Ah, da ist auch nix wirklich drin. Wir füttern ihn jetzt gleich mal so. Ne, wenn nicht das. Ich erinnere mich gar nicht mehr daran, dass die Gegner vorgestellt worden sind. Aber dass der Quest aus 3.5 ist, kann es gut sein, dass ich vergesse.
Unsightly insects!
Dawn, break forth!
Ich glaube, man kann immer eine bestimmte Menge an Eis schmelzen, egal wie stark die Attacke ist.
The wind rises.
Who was that? He was...
Hast du dich erschreckt? Ich bin schon mal auf eine ähnliche Gestalt getroffen.
He was a perfect being. I'm in awe.
Ha?
He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet beautiful power. Oh, truly mesmerizing. And yet, you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength is greater than I had imagined.
Ich habe einfach nur reiche Erfahrungen in solchen Dingen.
Let's continue on. I find myself growing more curious by the second and more excited.
Abgrundboote frostvoll. Ich dachte, das war kein Abgrundboote, sondern... Egal. Diese Türen. Vor allem, was zieht er denn immer rein? Ether? Bist du hier? Ether?
I think we've made it to the end.
Was ist das? In mehrere Ketten geschlagen, in der Luft hängend und von einer unheilvollen Aura umgeben. Ganz richtig. Es ist einer entweihten Statue sehr ähnlich. Stimmt. Wir haben mal, als wir Ether das erste Mal wieder gesehen haben, haben wir auch eine entweihte Statue des Seven von Mondset gefunden. Sie ist auch auf dem Kopf gehangen und hat in den Händen so eine schwarze Kugel gehalten. Ne, ihr habt ja nochmal das Bild. Ist das tatsächlich mit dem Orden des Abgrunds in Verbindung? Sie beten in Hildred erinnern ebenfalls sehr an dieses Wesen von damals. Da war irgendwie so ein besessener Mensch oder so. Ey, das hier ist sehr bedrohlich. Wir sollten schnell verschwinden. Was?
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for a power that you covet?
Was ist das für eine Stimme? Sie scheint in meinen Kopf zu ertönen. Aber ich scheint sie nicht hören zu können.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner.
Ein Sünder.
You are like a flower, born in sin, yet pure, spotless. I know your fate well. You need no longer hold back your resentment, nor accept the countless lies. Go forth, become a transcendent one. Rise beyond the fate bestowed upon you. And I shall shed a tear at the end of time, as I gaze back upon your life.
Wer bist du? Was haben diese Worte zu bedeuten? Die Stimme. Sie ist fort. Eight?
What just happened? When I saw that thing, my heart was instantly at peace. I was overcome by a sense of awe or joy, perhaps.
Geht es dir jetzt wieder besser?
I am. I feel good. In fact, I feel better than I did before I came in here. How peculiar.
Hier stimmt irgendetwas nicht. Wir sollten sie hier so schnell wie möglich weg.
Oh, is that so? All right. As you wish.
Ich glaube, der Instinkt sollte noch mal unbedingt dran schauen.
Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay.
Warum kommen wir direkt hierher zurück?
I have a strange feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading worshipping at a statue of the Seven, it's as if fate was calling to me. You say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective.
Also gut, wenn du so fest davon überzeugt bist.
I have to try. No matter what, you said it yourself. I have to exhaust all options.
Stimmt.
Caribert.
Caribert?
Papa?
Caribert! Oh, my goodness, it worked! It's a miracle! Oh, Caribert, my dear son!
Wie kann es sein? Unglaublich.
You see? It worked! Caribert can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is... Caribert, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes! This is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Caribert? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait. My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Conria here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more... end of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and, you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is really happening.
Ja, wirklich unglaublich.
I knew that placing my hope in the Seven was a waste of time. I even worshipped at one of their statues like a common fool. Never before have I humiliated myself like that. Once a murderer, always a murderer. I was naive to think that the gods who conspired against us would ever offer redemption. But the god we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty god. Nothing like one of the Seven. That wondrous power, it was truly enchanting. Surely that must have been the reason I bowed down. Now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
Aber das war gar kein Gott, ey. Das war ein Sünder.
A sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
Ach du, also schön, wie du willst. Jetzt Verstand scheint beeinträchtigt worden zu sein. Auch wenn er von vornherein nicht ganz normal war, ist sein Fanatismus jetzt doch etwas. Ich sollte ihm besser folgen. Immerhin waren dort auch viele Monster, die ich für ihn nicht taten. Muss dabei zusehen, wie er ihn in die Hände fällt. Also eigentlich mit Dainsef und Pamion, wie lange bleiben die denn weg? Wenn er hätte nicht gehört, dass ich es nicht gehört habe. Ihr solltet ihm dann glauben, dass es ein Sünder ist. Ich hatte nur gehofft, wir sehen Ether wieder. Aber... Naja. Hey! Ich hab dir nichts getan. Dann glaubt er noch nicht mal was. Aber wer hat da mit uns gesprochen? Wem hat die Stimme gehört? Ich glaube, wir müssen dringend Dainsef sagen, dass er sich das nochmal anschauen muss. Unbekanntes Heiligtum. Ach. Hier kann man seine Truppen anpassen? Ja, tatsächlich. Ja gut, wenn man hier reinkommt, kann man seine Truppe nicht auswählen. Also irgendwann muss man es ja wohl tun können. Stimmt. Aber hier sind überall nur Slimes. Kann es sein, dass hier quasi so ein Heiligtum ist, wie es ja gerade stand, schon da nur Slimes sind? Slimes können jetzt nicht zum intelligentesten Wesen hier in Tailworth.
Impossible! What happened?
Verschwunden?
The Hilichurl worshippers have disappeared too? Was it all an illusion?
Unwahrscheinlich.
That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. I still feel that awesome and wondrous power flowing through my mind and body. It was neither illusion nor coincidence, and certainly no dream. It was a wonder. Yes, a divine wonder. Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall see it again.
Gehen wir lieber
Could
zurück.
he really have been a sinner and not a god? Caribert? Where has he gone?
Er ist nicht hier.
Oh, no, no, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him? No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of anyone having been here.
Könnte er von selbst weggerannt sein?
This does not bode well. What if he's spotted by a forest ranger or an adventurer in his
Wir müssen ihn
current state?
finden. Wir sollten uns beeilen.
Wait a minute. This isn't how we left it.
Stimmt. Da war doch der zerbrochene
Oh,
Riegel drin.
no. Did he?
Take the mask off.
The mirror, it's broken!
Spiegel? War es dieser Spiegel nicht schon voll zerbrochen? Soll ein zerbrochener Spiegel schon bedeuten?
He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. Ah, if he'd just done as he was told! Ah, we have to find him. It's his scarf. He dropped it. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
Das nennt der Schal? Ist das nur ein Tuch? Okay, vielleicht gibt es im Englischen kein
Caribert!
Wort für Tuch.
Caribert! Where are you? Curses! Forest rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a hilly churl? A hilly churl should have come past this way. Have you seen it?
I asked you first. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be.
I said, have you seen a hilly churl?
Ed,
Hey, whoa. Look, sir, there's no need to get so worked up. There are hilly churls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You, Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same. I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a finger on Caribert.
You're raving mad! You've got some gall coming here to our nation insulting the forest rangers!
Curse you all, Forest Rangers.
es reicht. Dann soll ich dich zusammen mit dem Waldhütern zur Ruhe bringen.
I don't get it. Why make such a huge fuss over a few hilly churls? Makes no sense.
He'd only just regained his mind. How could you do this to him? So tell me, Forest Rangers, did you really spare none of them? Did you really take out every last hilly churl you saw?
Jeez, you're really not gonna let this go. Fine, you weirdo. If you must know, I happened to cross paths with a solitary hilly churl when I left the team to, use the toilet. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction. so I left it alone.
Das muss Caribert gewesen sein.
Yes. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's go. We have to find him.
Wait, you're leaving? Not even a thanks for the info, goodbye?
Quit following me.
Frag mich ja gerade, wie Palme so lange ohne uns unterwegs sein kann. Sonst klebt sie doch immer so an uns.
Too slow.
Caribert? Bist du's? Ja.
Caribert!
Wir haben ihn gefunden.
Caribert, stop! It's me. It's Papa. Whatever you saw, it was all a trick, an illusion. I told you, we're in a fairy tale world now. Nothing here is real. Please, Caribert, come back. It's time to go back. Caribert?
Keine Reaktion. Wie am Anfang.
How could this happen? He regained his mind. He must be able to hear me. Surely. Come, Caribert. We have to go home now. Papa's here to take you home, all right?
Warte, irgendwas scheint mit ihm nicht zu stimmen. Ist das der Einfluss jener Kraft? Springt er gleich runter, oder was?
Papa.
Caribert,
Papa, I can't take it.
please, Caribert. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
I see. I understand now. Finally, it all makes sense.
War ich bewusstlos? Erinnere mich vage daran, dass Caribert seine Maske abnahm und dann...
Ah, Traveler, you're awake. Finally, we can rejoice together. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you Traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some time now.
Nee, mich erkannt?
I suspected it was you. Oh, from the beginning. I had to talk to you to be sure.
Ich hab dich vorher nicht erkannt.
Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be expected to know all of us. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time. Ida is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic.
Hä? Alric, bist du...
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, the power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah, I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes.
Mir ist nichts klar geworden.
That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come from a sinner. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. He will be able to weave his own destiny anew. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
Wieder der Begriff. Webstuhl des Schicksal. Dieser Webstuhl kommt sicher aus dem Abgrund. Aber der Abgrund ist gefährlich und bedrohlich.
Sinister. Dangerous. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny the abyss. How ridiculous! We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Conria. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond our imagination and comprehension. And the one who controls the abyss can control everything. We yearned for that future. We looked to you to take us there. But what did you bring us instead? Oh, Prince of Conria.
Was? Du verwechselst mich. Das ist mein Bruder. Der Prinz von Conria.
What did he just call me?
Traveler! Hey, Traveler! Traveler!
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick! Traveler?
What happened while you were unconscious? I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the Abyss tampered with them, and they've been in turmoil ever since. Information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
Albrecht, der Gründer des Orden des Abgrunds. Was mit ihm
You
passiert?
mean Clotar Alberich?
Ja.
After founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, he lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life.
Aber am Ende. Mein Bruder steht am Ende auf seiner Seite, nicht wahr?
You could say that. He wouldn't be the Abyss Order's prince otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look on your face. What happened?
Ich werde euch eine Geschichte erzählen.
So you saw his memories from centuries ago through your own eyes. It all but defies belief. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the loom of fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clotar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your brother never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that he decided to go down this path?
Ich möchte auch gern wissen, was damals gedacht hat. Aber eins ist sicher, das ist keine schöne Erinnerung.
Indeed. Clearly, this series of events sparked a long period of deep contemplation. This was where it all began.
Ach ja, es gibt noch etwas, über das ich Gewissheit
What
brauche.
is it?
Was liegt in diesem Feld
The
begraben?
field? What does that have to do with anything?
You mean here? Well, let's start digging and see.
You scared the Duke out of Paimon!
Ja, jetzt mach die Augen
A
auf.
male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand.
Aber Moment, wie hat er jetzt ein weibliches und ein männliches Skelett erkannt? Schauen doch gleich aus. Na, egal. Das männliche ist definitiv Alberic. Ich habe seinen Vornamen schon wieder vergessen.
But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here?
Ich denke, der männliche Tote ist Clothar Alberic.
What? That's impossible. Unless Clothar Alberic finally found a way to rid himself of the curse.
Das kann sein.
This all raises far too many questions. I need time to think, and to search my memories for some missing pieces. We should part ways here.
Huh? You're just gonna leave? Why? You could come with us, you know.
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who's he?
Meinst du zur Stimme, die damals in meinem Kopf erschienen ist?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity, but I need to confirm some other details before I can be sure. If the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the traveler? How is that possible?
Schließlich war es nur eine Erinnerung. Aus den vor Hunderten von Jahren.
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
Sünder.
All right, let's leave it there. Get some rest. Goodbye.
There goes Dane. And just like that, it's back to being the two of us again, huh?
Ach, übrigens, Fabian.
What is it?
Ich hab dich sehr vermisst. Ja, irgendwie war es schon ziemlich still ohne Palmion. Oh, gut, der Reisen hat zwar auch mehr geredet, weil Palmion nicht da war, aber die hat schon gefehlt.
Huh?
Das war jetzt... Ich muss ehrlich sagen, das war jetzt schon... Wer ist er? Wir haben ein neues Kapitel gehabt und wir haben ein bisschen was Neues erfahren. Aber irgendwie noch mehr Fragen als vorhin. Oh lol, ist 3.6 doch kein Zurückquest rausgekommen?
Relax.
Aber verwechselt. Ja, vielleicht kommt die ja noch. Das ist alles so verwirrend gerade noch. Also die Fragen, die ich die ganze Zeit gestellt habe, sind immer noch nicht geklärt worden, aber sagen wir es so, wir haben jetzt so irgendwie den Ursprung von dem Weg unseres Bruders mehr oder
It's rather
weniger
pathetic to force a conversation just to
verstanden
occupy
bzw.
silence.
erfahren. Na, ich denke, da wird noch viel, viel mehr auf uns zukommen. Bin mal gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Und was sagt ihr zu der Quest? Ich fand's mal wieder... Ich fand sie toll, wie immer. Aber irgendwie war sie auch traurig. Naja. Wir sehen uns dann mal beim nächsten Mal. Ciao!